EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Tonight, the second of our two divisional games on this Saturday. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the San Francisco 49ers. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
CEO 220 divisional round. Those Cowboys in San Francisco. 49ers should win the West Division. We won the East Division. We played a couple weeks ago. Terrible in the red zone.
Right to the air is Prescott. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
We got to stop the run. If we don't stop the run, we done.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 6. On the ground, here's Quinshawn Judkins. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
This is how you drop your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Here's 1st and 10. They run it once more with Judkins. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Loaded fronts.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and a yard.
There we go.
On the play fake. Dak. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big connection from Dak to CeeDee, and even 30 yards. Scoring first, so critical in a playoff game. They've got it here first and goal. They'll run it here, and here's Judkins. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Trying to cash in on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Judkins will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Just an ideal start, Mike. You're on the road, you're in the playoffs. Anytime you can go down there and end with a score, it just takes the crowd down a notch. They've been tailgating. They've wanted to start this game hot. Maybe let doubt start to creep in that I know we're playing a game at home, but man, these guys came to play.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. That's the man from Oregon. This is Jordan James. He'll work his way forward for the 3 yards. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play.
Second and 6.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Penix. He finds Devontae Smith. And he'll mark him down just shy of the 40. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
10 at the 39-yard line.
A run with James. Finding room across midfield. He's
God
inside
damn,
the
happens
30.
every time, bro.
And he will score. Jordan James. Touchdown, San Francisco. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, cool. Another one together.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. That's into the hands of Lamb. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, which sets up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
It's a gain of 7.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and it's certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, this defense, they have come to play here. They're starting this game physical, flying to the ball. They are defending every blade of grass, and they're letting these guys know early on, you come in our area, you better be ready to play through contact.
They run straight ahead with Judkins. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 6 on the play. And this
Again, it's Judkins.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll run for it. It's Judkins. And he's going to pick up the Cowboys' first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion.
This play should always end up converting a fourth down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Here's a run going left. Good blocking to the 15. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
First down, Prescott. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Patterson now to add the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead.
49-7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. One quarter down in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Now off the bootleg. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the 49ers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
I think I was going to switch.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Second down, 8 to go from the 28. A run, and here comes Judkins. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
A gain of 6 on the play. And this is third down.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Open man, right side. He's got it. It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down, Cowboys.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. On the draw is Judkins. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. He's got room at the 30. Still going. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Stop.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go now.
He'll go play action now with pass. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete. He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and long. Out of the shotgun. It's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top. On 4th down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. That is fielded the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up the 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. To throw is Prescott. Open is the tight end, Terrence Ferguson. He'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down. Now they'll run on the draw. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Dallas first down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Up the middle goes Judkins here. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, here we go. Kill. 47.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense you start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Second down, Prescott. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Here's a 40.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And they'll mark him out at the 8, but it is enough to set up 1st and goal.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert to first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Cowboys. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And make it 3 touchdowns. Now, remember, he caught the one earlier. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Their own 20-yard line.
Now the lefty Penix on 1st down. Going up and down. That is hard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. Complete, Metcalf with the grab. Now timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set.
Now Penix. Out wide. Here's Smith. And no place to go. He's hit, taken down behind the line. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Again, it's Penix. Near the
That's a catch? Oh my.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Niners are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
49ers 17.
block a kick and you make a three. That's 4 points win.
We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the third quarter. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground, it is James to start the drive. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 2. They keep it on the ground with James. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
22-yard line. Brings up third down.
Third and inches.
Cowboy 80. Go.
We'll try and run here with James. First down and more to the 45. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
Third down and short, you decide to hand the ball off. What you're really telling yourself is just pick up enough yards to reset these downs. But in this case, the back had a whole lot more in mind. He saw the crease and he hit it, and it led to a big gain.
Play action. It's Penix. Rolling right. Off he goes. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 8.
70 range. 70. Let's go now. 70 Lion.
On the handoff, this is James. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
At the 38-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up third and 7.
On the second.
Here's third and 7.
Here we go. Come back, team. Come back. Viking ain't just ready.
From the gun, here is Penix. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Here comes a return from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
On the ground, the goal for Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. He'll look forward for a couple. Jake Buck is there to bring him down.
It's second and
8. So, from the 37, here's second and 8. handoff, Judkins. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Cowboys.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And on first down, it's back to Judkins. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. They run it once more with Judkins. Room to run at the 35. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Dallas. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're playing to it as the kick's away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
You're going to go play action with Banks. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Let's go now.
Here's a handoff to James. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Third down, they need 5.
Here we go, shot. Panther 60, Panther 60.
From the gun, it's Pettis.
Yes, sir.
He's got a man, it's Metcalf. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
Ready up. Let's go. Warriors, Viking 18. 60 back. Ready.
To throw is Penix.
No, I had it.
The throw here is complete.
Damn.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they could build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 8.
Set up. Cougar 19. Mustang 19.
They'll throw. It's Penix.
Yeah, could have been me.
And he's going to be taken down. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down. One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports.
Possibly could have been me.
So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing is Penix. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And now it's 3rd and goal.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
It is 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Penix.
Kept him there.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you
Yes, sir! We need to get there.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown. And instead, the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
Out of his own end zone, Prescott. His pass right side.
Outrun him. Outrun him, young fella.
He's on his way.
Get on that horse.
And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 98 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he's got it at the 1. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Good fucker.
On first down, it's Penix.
No catch. Yes, sir. His foot was on that line. His foot was on that line.
Couldn't keep the feet
No
in.
catch.
And it's 2nd down.
23-yard line.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
On 2nd down, Penix.
Oh, no. We don't get a stop.
That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Oh, how we
Here's
don't
the
get a
quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. To throw again, it's Penix. Taking a shot.
Yes, sir, young fella. Way to play the ball.
That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very
Yes,
strong
sir. Way to
defensively.
play that ball.
It's
Young
second
fella.
down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Penix gonna throw again.
No play. Yes, sir. A little invert.
Good work as the defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
On third down, Penix.
Yes, sir.
That is incomplete.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll try and throw it with Penix.
Yes, sir.
Over the middle and intercepted.
Let's go.
On a rookie out of Penn State. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
Damn, that's the only turnover in this game.
Ready. Hut.
Up the middle they go. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Black 40, ready.
Right back to him on first down. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 6.
Here we go. I took 40. Kill. Here we go, 47.
On the ground, it's White. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Third down and 3.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll try to run for it. Here's White. And he's into the end zone. Rashad White. Touchdown, Cowboys. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll start on the ground with James. He's inside the 40, inside the 20, and he is gone. 72 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
48, 49ers 27.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, here we go.
Handoff. We try to run it here. He'll get it on 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
Where we at?
It's a gain of 3. And this is 3rd down.
Third and 6. Here's Judkins. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. On 4th down, here's Blake Gillikin to punt. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Now Penix to throw on second down.
Pick that. You
Looking
know what?
down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they had this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. They'll go with B.
Good wrap.
And that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's 4th and long coming up.
Nice to have a coach that in these situations say, we're going to call a play, Mike, that in essence just adds yards to the punt. So it's 3rd and a mile. Pick up as many as you can. If you pop one for the first down, great. But if not, you bring out the punt team, and however many yards you picked up on 3rd down, you add it on top of the punt.
He's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs. Quite a turn of events. This is 1st and goal at the 3. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
I should practice out of here, boy, because I got other hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rapper pay your bill.
Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They are able to do something that not easy to do. Get a win away from home in the playoffs. For their troubles, got a date next Sunday in the conference championship game. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Silicon Valley.
Good win, man. Revenging for my loss a couple of weeks ago. I think it was week 15, week 16. We only scored 19, gave up 34. A big 360 for us. I think we didn't turn the ball over. That's the biggest thing. We only combined to get 1, but that was good enough. Running game, he still got loose for 176. Scored twice. Big runs. We'll look at that shortly. Man, efficient passing game when we do it. Could run on 4th downs. Yeah, defense played well. Not to give up these chances here on 4th down and 3rd down at that. So that's great there. And I had the ball majority of the game, and I felt like if I had the ball, well, having the ball majority of the game, yes, but he scored so fast at certain times it didn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? Like this year. So big stuff there, but I think the big key thing too. Yeah, big play here. Can't recall really the ball, but scoring these two here. Thought we left no time for nothing, but he still got a field goal. So, and then forcing out a field goal come back. So instead of 14 or even 10, it's 6. And come down and score. That's the biggest thing. So that was good change there. But mainly, man, efficiently on pass game. Run game was great. Even though averagely, you know what I'm saying, 72 was the longest, 3 over 20. 59 after what? Contact? Yeah, that's crazy. Couldn't slow him down. Big play at the end there. When we made a stop on 4th and then turned around and scored. That was big. But, you know, yeah. And then the running backs how the running back score? I can't remember. It's a good win, man. Won the division, revenge a game early in the season. Now we in the conference. We'll see how it goes. The CEO, I'm out.